In the extract from Schubert's symphony that we played to illustrate staccato, there were also some accents. They look a bit like arrowheads across the note. Now, the mistake with accents is a bit like with staccato. It's to think that the tongue makes the note. In fact, what happens is the diaphragm pushes a sudden explosion of air out of the lungs, and this is allowed into the clarinet. That's followed by an intense quietening of the note. It's a bit as though you just hit a bell. You get the initial thwack, and then it reverberates afterwards. Let's look at some different accents. Here's the opening to Weber's Second Concerto, third movement. It's called a Polaka, so it's in the style of Polish folk music. Try playing this and seeing how exciting and pinging you can make the accents. Of course, not all accents are like this. If you find an accent in a classical or romantic piece by, say, Mozart, Schubert or Schumann, it means something altogether gentler, usually. It means just to give an emphasis to that note. It's showing you the crucial note in the phrase, or perhaps the top of the crescendo. This requires just a gentle push from the diaphragm. It's all still part of the singing phrase. In the 20th century, accents really do mean something more explosive. The greater the difference between the forte at the beginning of the note and the piano of the rest of the note, the more exciting. A good example is Lutosławski's first dance prelude. 150 years later than the Weber, it's also influenced by Polish folk song.